Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Telcoin, aka TEL. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So this was the market last night when I was saying, please be cautious today because of, indices opening. They were looking pretty red during the futures trading. And, right now, currently, as we refresh, this is the market now. So sitting at about 24.1K on Bitcoin. Most of the market is having a nice little pullback. Altcoins are getting hurt a little bit, but nothing too crazy. That is because Bitcoin's dominance did start to rise up a little bit on the 24-hour span. You were seeing, little to no gains. I mean, like some of these are in a double-digit figure run, but most of them are kind of diminished gains right now throughout this entire market. On the 7-day span, though, we still are seeing some gains holding up, especially on like Celsius and stuff. But I do expect a deeper pullback on Bitcoin down to about like the mid to low 22K region. We could go deeper depending on the amount of volume that does get sold off, but I'm watching that closely. But today we are talking about Telcoin. And why are we talking about Telcoin? Well, I have been addressing it quite a bit on Twitter. I've been talking about Telcoin for a little bit of time now. During the 2021 run, it was something monumental. I mean, even if we go back to the all-time chart and we really kind of look at this, I mean, look at these bottom levels down here. Not even at it's barely at a fraction of a cent. You could almost say that this is at like zero. This came out roughly during, well, I should say that it got listed on a major exchange about like 2018 or so, or that's when the price data actually started to rise on CoinMarketCap. But if you do look at this, like this did a monstrous run during 2021, all the way up to about 6 cents. Now, to me personally, do we get to that 6-cent zone again, and do we, skyrocket from there? Yes, I do believe that we will. And the reason why I'm talking about Telcoin right now is because if we look at where we are currently at this bottom range, we're almost in a major accumulation zone. Now, a lot of people are asking me, do you think that we're going to go lower and go to fractions of a penny similar to like what we did see back here? Because we're already at a fraction of a penny. We're not even at 1 cent. I don't know if we do go, significantly lower from here. If we actually look at the chart, I have, this level down here that I have been accumulating, and this is this like it's a bottom range support, so it's actually a little bit lower than this, as you guys do see on the bottom wicks. So it's at around like this 0.015 area. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a quick warning. I did buy a little bit higher than that during the last few weeks before this breakout actually did start. We could actually kind of zoom in here on the 4-hour because that's what I usually use to, not only buy my ranges but also trade my ranges. And when we actually look here, this line that's going across isn't exactly at the bottom levels. Like for an example, you do see down here, like we came down to test a nice little low at a 0.0013. Now, do I care if we, get to hit these exact bottoms or anything like that? No, not really, because I could easily accumulate those ranges anyways, because it's not like a massive change in the price, like, a cent range, price range, if that makes sense. It's, fractions of a penny dropping. So it's nothing too crazy to me. And recently, as we go back to July, we've been trading sideways in this nice little range before we broke out. So this was a perfect accumulation zone. So what are we looking at right now with Telcoin to, have a nice little buy? Well, honestly, I would watch to see if we do break down below this 0.00177 range, which is this, orange line here. Because if that's the case, we will get a nice little buy at nearly 0.015. It's actually around the 0.00165 area. And that's where I do believe that we could get a nice little buy range started yet again. It's actually back testing resistance, as you guys do see, or close to resistance, and kind of flipping that into support, which I would personally love to see for a higher continuation when we do start to break out yet again. But in regards to this actual, altcoin, when we really kind of look at the upside potential moves going into the next cycle run, I'm eyeing some pretty high numbers here, and those numbers are 30 cents. Initially on the run up, though, I will be taking profit at about 10 cents. So I will say like my average is probably around this green line, to be completely honest with you guys. So if we look at this at 10 cents, this would be about a 63 and a half X move. Now, am I going to wait for that to even, start selling anything? No, absolutely not. To me personally, if we can get back to like this, almost resistance zone at the all-time highs, which is nearly well, it's actually the 786 outreach. I will be selling my initial investment out, which is a 30x opportunity. I know that that sounds crazy to like get my initial investment out at a 30x opportunity, but I do believe that 5 cents is almost like, programmed in. Now, if we do, want to have like a, easier area to not only de-risk but also get like your initial investment out, I would be more so looking at this near 2 cent zone. This is like a less risky move. You could honestly probably get it out even at the first fib outreach at the 236, which would be about almost a 9x opportunity, which is at like 1 and almost like a half cents. But after the 10-cent zone, like the 10-cent zone is my first official target. That's where like I do take a large portion of my TEL out. This would be about a 63x opportunity, and then at my highest fib outreach, which possibly could be the 4618 at 30 cents, this would be a 181x move. Now, currently, if we go look over at the Telcoin coin perspective chart here and really kind of compare it, so at 30 cents, we would have a $19.2 billion market cap. Now, this would be 163x. This would be at 30 cents. Our recent high back in 2021 was at about 6.5 cents or so. I know that it was actually a little bit higher. We came to about like 6.6 or so in regards to the price action. So if we are looking at that, that was about a $4.2 billion market cap. If we're looking at 30 cents, it's a change of about like almost $15 billion in market cap potential. Now, why do I think that this could happen? Why do I think that Telcoin is worth $19.2 billion in market valuation? Well, we go back in time a little bit to February 17th of 2022. Telcoin launches DeFi-powered digital asset trades with mobile application update. So when we really kind of look at what Telcoin is doing, they are more so empowering the individual that wants to get into crypto through their phone. The easiest way to tap retail demand is through a mobile phone. Nearly everyone that you know has a mobile phone. If they don't, they have some sort of connection to the online sort of, move. But again, nearly a large percentage, I think it's like 5 billion individuals have access to a mobile phone. So when we really kind of look at that, this is the perfect way to not only tap the retail market through crypto adoption, but also get to the point of mass adoption. And we do see here, secure self-custodial Telcoin app now offers trading that flows through TelX, enabling users to capture fees instead of institutions. And yes, this is pretty big. I mean, like when we really kind of look at trading, this is like the best way to not only give access to individuals that are not too aware of what's happening within crypto. It allows them to have easier access, and it really kind of just allows to bridge the retail market to crypto easily. And we do see here, in addition to securely storing and trading digital assets, the Telcoin app also offers best-in-class digital fiat remittances from the United States and Canada to 24 mobile money platforms in 16 countries. The company aims to bring these two worlds, traditional fintech and the burgeoning crypto economy, together in future releases that give users everywhere the most affordable personal financial product at their fingertips. And yes, this is exactly what we have been waiting for to see with Telcoin, is just them tapping this untapped market demand of retail individuals through a mobile app. And just recently in April, we did see Telcoin now connects any US bank account to DeFi trading in updated mobile app. So they are continuously not only updating this app, but they're building on top of it. And you could definitely see some of the images here. Like this is the actual app over here. Looks very clean, looks very smooth. The UI is great. Very easy for any individual that wants to get into crypto to utilize. And it's a very straightforward process, very clean, very nice. You do see like some of the rates here. It's like 1 USDC to trade. You do see like the transaction fee down here is $2.66 as well. So the the rate is actually not the fee. I was confusing that. So that's actually just like 1 USDC equals Telcoin. So the actual fee here would be about almost $3. My bad. But when we really kind of look at the images, even going back to this one, you could see, the image of the app itself. It's a very clean app. I think that the UI is great, especially for, mass retail adoption. So when we really kind of look at this, I love to see them continuously building out on this app. And, they're really kind of not only making it marketable to the retail sector, but also allowing it to be as easy as possible to utilize. And also, just recently, going back to August 2nd, we did see Telcoin say a big thank you to GSMA, for the opportunity to share our vision for next generation decentralized financial products designed to complement global telecoms and money mobile platforms. Now, this is a giant in regards to the mobile industry, as you guys do see over here. They are, a company that has 100 and almost 3,000 followers. They are continuously, out there doing marketing, building. I always said, during a bear market, the most important thing is your audience, your community. So building out this strong community, getting the word out there, not only like they have not slowed down at all during a bear market. So when we actually look at Telcoin, I do believe that they are going to be a not only team, but also a project to watch going into the next major cycle. I said that this could very well be like the easiest 100x opportunity if they do continue to build out, continue to market, and really kind of take this thing to the next level. And do I think that we could go higher than 30 cents? It's 100% possible. I've seen a lot of people say like we can possibly get to $1, but I'm not going to sit here and give you guys hopium. I think that 30 cents, even 10 to 30 cents, is a perfect area to look at. It's not too crazy. The upside potential on it's still pretty good. I know that a lot of people will say like, we're definitely going to $1. At $1, it would be about a $64 billion market cap. Do I think that they're, there yet? Not necessarily. And not only that, you got to remember that even the fully diluted market cap at $1 would be about $100 billion. So I think that 30 cents is a fair upside move. It's a 163x opportunity, and I think that that is perfect. But also, like I said, they are continuously building out their, TelX, app. For an example, here we have from August 9th, enter the sandbox with a little help from the Telcoin app. Cash in to USDC with your bank account and trade sand with self-custody on Polygon in just a few taps on your smartphone. TelX mining for Tel and Send is live now. And like I said, it's the easiest way to have exposure to this market. I mean, for the most part, in 2021, this market was going absolutely crazy with a lot of retail demand, a lot of retail adoption, and there was a ton of marketing done to get the retail hands into this market. For example, even during the Super Bowl, right, we've seen a ton of crypto ads. So when we really kind of look at this market and we really look at where it's headed, I would say, mass adoption is the easiest way to be achieved through a mobile phone, because there's so many individuals out there that do have a mobile phone. It's the easiest way to have, any retail individual, access to anything. So when we really kind of look at something like Telcoin focused on that area, I think that this is huge. And, a lot of the, exchanges that we utilize on a mobile phone, for example, their UI is terrible. So when we really kind of look at the UI of this app itself, I think that this is great. I think that this looks very clean. And this is US-based users can now, cash in USDC on the Telcoin app for affordable digital assets trading on DeFi. And here you have like send, receive, trade, deposit, withdrawal. Very clean. I would actually argue that this is cleaner than most of the exchanges that we utilize. Like for an example, even Coinbase, right? So they're absolutely killing the game design-wise, UI-wise, and it's the easiest way for retail individuals to get access to crypto. So if we are going to see Telcoin be that, name in the game to onboard a ton of retail users going into like 2022, 2023, 2024, etc., then I do think that this is going to be a major winner. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So I hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.